Alright. I'm gonna get started in just a second. I just need to move some things around. Why is it not letting me move stuff around? It hates me. Is it possible to have these two things share the same space? Will Windows let me do that? That'd be very cool if it did. So I should probably move them around better. This is a horrible layout. One sec. Be patient with me real quick while I move stupid windows around that I don't need to move around, but I want to because I think it would look better in a certain way. I have so many windows open. Hey, I can have it leech on to Geometry Dash. There we go, I think. Wait, what the heck? Oh, that didn't work at all, actually. Wait, I'm fixing it. TFB. Welcome. Didn't you want to... Aren't you doing Bloodbath right now? And you're like, tips. Me Galileo Figaro. Alright. Did I disable every... Okay, good, I still have them undisabled. That's good. Oh my gosh. There's so much to do in this level, and it's taking forever. Okay, I need to get focused. Today, we need to decorate the background walls. These ones. Oh, not those ones. These ones. In fact, I need to go to that layer, and I need to move all of these ones to the right a little bit, because they move to the left the way I have the trigger set up for the parallax effect. And they move a lot to the left, like a lot. So there you go. Yeah, I'm working on my math possible, but if... What? Also, I'm sick right now, so if you hear a bunch of sniffling... Whoops. Bah, that's what I'm saying. Exotic with the bars, honestly. Oh, I hate being sick, but it's honestly not that bad. It's really not that bad at all. It's the most, like, mild sickness of all time. It's just, like, runny nose and stuff. And this year I already got 2 fevers, so it's basically a nothing burger compared to that. I think this one doesn't matter as much. I like decorating these center objects because they really do not matter as much. You pass right through them, they have no hitboxes, and if you accidentally go too far over, who cares? See, oh no, I went over there. Yeah, who cares? Not me. As long as you're like sure to link, you have to link everything up or else it just won't work. Scary, I know. Terrifying even. Ooh. The only time it ever gets difficult with these ones if you're in the center, like right here, then it gets a little bit, but blah, 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 blah. Not that hard. Alright. A lot of monotonous stuff happening. I've been doing this, like, for 6 hours yesterday. It was genuinely, like, 6 or 7 hours, but I don't want to say that, you know? Just rest assured knowing it was a long time I spent building this yesterday. Hi, Tanner.
What's our Easton?
Yeah. Maybe.
Ready. I was gonna see what's
Alright. Okay, 6-7 is funny because of irony, you know? The numbers themselves aren't funny, but people's reaction to them is funny. Yeah, I know, Tanner, jump scare. You know how, like, kids lose their mind? It's the same thing as, like, the kids back in 2018 freaking out when they hear about Fortnite. They're like, oh, Fortnite, and then they start doing Fortnite dances. See, Fortnite's not funny, but the fact that they react like that is a little bit silly. People love irony on the internet. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, I probably sound so bad right now with my sniffling and my congested throat. I see something scrolling on one side of my screen, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at because I'm never looking at it when it scrolls. Maybe it's my stream itself that's doing that? I don't know. Whenever there's movement, though, I just stare at it. I'm like a little child. If there's something to stare at, I will be staring at it. You know what I also figured out? The level the end is near is actually one of the best levels of all time, and Doggy is low-key the GOAT for making that. Like, that's actually such a good level. Dude, it's so good. I love levels that just have, like, super good atmosphere, and I kind of want to make one of those next for my next level. But who knows when that's going to be out. I need to finish this level first, and then I need to update the layout of that, and then I need to make it, but it's definitely going to be more atmospheric level. A more long-winded level. I also like Comatose. Comatose is a banger level as well. Dude, Comatose is so good. Oh my gosh. I should buy some snacks because the taste of mucus is not that great. I'm gonna be honest. I will not lie to y'all. Alright. Any epic gifts gotten for Christmas? I basically just got... I got the monitor I'm using right now. I kind of got it early because I paid for half of it. And I also got a... if you've seen Better Call Saul, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's a sweater that says not African American. American Samoa University... No, wait. University of American Samoa Law School. And it's goated. It's actually top 10 Christmas gifts of all time. Oh my gosh, Anatomy. I'm so bad at reading. Anatomy drawing book. That's actually goated. Oh yeah, and I also have heard of that level TFB. It's actually crazy. A whole 6-hour level. Anatomy is actually so... It's so interesting to me. It's so interesting how different people can look with the littlest changes. Like, people all look very similar. They all have the same features in the same places from one another, but they look so very, very different. I don't know, it's weird. I used to actually, like, read anatomy books when I was, like, not read, I couldn't read, but, like, look at them and be like, oh, that's interesting. When I was really young. I'm getting a Steam Deck? Ooh, that's goated. Although it got delayed, and it's arriving in 2 days. You know what? At least you're getting it, right? I feel like I'm okay with dealing with delays during holidays because everyone is ordering stuff. So, I kind of expect it to happen to some degree. Dude, I've just been enjoying the fact that I don't have school right now. It's been giving me time to... What am I building there for? No, it doesn't matter. It gives me time to actually work on this level, which is really nice. I got through a ton. And spent a lot of time with family. And I don't know how. Somehow somebody in my family is always sick, and then I get it later. Or maybe it's me. Usually I get sick. Who am I kidding? I'm usually the first one that gets sick during the holidays. But this time that's not the case. Somebody else got sick before me, so that's good news. Waking up in this world. Okay, but TFB, was it you that was asking for tips in Bloodbath. I could check, but I'm too lazy. I was, yes. All right, I might go through that a little in just a second. If you're down for that, just point out some things and be like, watch out for this. Who knows? My hardest theoretically is TEO2. Dude, there's no okay, then my tip for you is play something easier. That's my gamerly tip. I feel like work on your consistency before you beat Bloodbath. That's my tip. Because Bloodbath, why did I spend that much effort? You're not gonna see that. Bloodbath is a really easy level if you're consistent. If you're consistent at levels, it's easy. If you're not consistent, then it's gonna be really tough because then you have to get awkward muscle memory for stuff that is skill based and stuff that like changes. There's a lot of ship is very dependent on how you enter it and your inputs during it. So if your inputs change just a little bit from one run to another, it can completely change how your muscle memory works. You can't really rely on muscle memory with ship all that much. At least in a level like Bloodbath. In a level like this, you totally can. This level's 100% muscle memory. I beat TEO2 yesterday randomly. On Christmas afterwards. What was that? Christmas Adam. I actually beat TEO2 on Christmas the year it came out. And I was actually so happy about that. Okay. 2 toes. That's what I'm saying. Welcome, Diamond Lemon. Welcome, welcome. Also, TEO2 is like the easiest Rob Top level, and it's the funnest. In fact, I kind of want to beat it right now. I have like a thing where I beat TEO2 tons of times in a lot of like varying places. I feel 2 times welcome. Thank you for welcoming. You're welcome. Theory of Everything 2. Honestly, my favorite Rob Top level. It's so good. Boink. It actually took me... Whoa, what am I doing? When I first beat it, I think it took me like 3... No, it took me more. It took me almost 6,000 attempts to beat it the first time. Which is crazy. Granted, I was on an iPhone 5 back in 2015, but you know. Should I do a swag route? I think I'm gonna go for a swag route really quick. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I just didn't jump. That was silly. I was looking at chat and I just didn't jump because I'm stupid. Whatever. We got more important stuff to do. Moab isn't going to build itself, and Moab is not built in a day. These 2 facts are true, and I can stand by them. It's a big chunk of rock that's just cut out right there. Okay. Should probably try to speed this up a little bit. I just realized I totally made the rock on the right a little skewampus. Needs a little bit more shading on this side. There you go. I am. Did I just links? Okay, am I stupid? I'm a little stupid. You know, sometimes you gotta be a little stupid to figure out how to be smart. I heard... I heard Toad too. It summoned you like the... I don't know. What summons things? Dang it, I wish there was a reference I could make right here. I'm just blanking on it. I know there's one, but I can't think of it. Yeah, 2 toes. I got 2 toes. One on GD and the other one also on GD. There's like a million theory of everything, so if you consider all the Mannix levels. Alright. Spencer's Sniffle-a-thon stream, where he sniffles unholy amounts of mucus. It's so epic. It's so cool. It would be so awesome. Be so cool. It would be the most incredible superhero movie the world has ever seen. The orb? What are you talking about, the orb? The summoning orb? Is that an actual reference to something? Wait, the summoning orb. It's a reference I don't recognize. Oh, it's used just a, wow, Stutter Town, population me. It's used in a lot of things. Let's see. Summoner's Greed, Savage Lance, Hyper Rogue, Sailor Moon, RL Craft. That's a lot of things that use it. Summoning hundreds of orbs. A Peggle video. Nice. Narrowed it down there, gang. We did it! We now know what the summoning orb is. This is goated. We are Timothy Sanders. Timothy Sanders. Timothy Sanders. You guys should watch Better Call Saul right now, even though like some of you are kids and probably isn't appropriate for you guys, but still watch it anyways. Watch it behind your parents' back. I know, my advice is insanely good. Okay. This is a large bit of shadow. I probably should have not made it that large, but it's the background and no one cares. Woo, benefits of that. I will watch it because I've watched Breaking Bad already. Okay, fair enough. If you watch Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul is like not any bit worse. Breaking Bad's really good. Better Call Saul, also really good. I need to get Vort and Noella to start watching more anime. I keep making anime references, and they're both just like, what's that? And I'm like, what? You guys are like the target demographic. Vort had an anime profile picture for for a long time. He didn't know about half the anime I was recommending. He's like, what's that? Bro, how? Yeah. I keep making like references to Death Note especially. I'm like, bro, my cousin sits in his chair when he plays games like L when he's trying to solve mysteries, and they're like, what? Get them out of here. They don't know. They be not knowing. They need to watch Chainsaw Man at its peak. Yeah, it's really good. Except for, like, I can't recommend it to anyone because the people I know would be like, this is really weird. Which, to be fair, kind of is, but it's really good at the same time. Chainsaw Man's a weird anime. The target demographic is like 4 people, and I happen to be one of them. Oh, there's something I was gonna mention. Oh, frick. Oh, yeah, no, my mom has seen more anime than Vort, somehow. And my mom is a religious 50-year-old from Utah. So. So he's got to up his game. Imagine being beat out by somebody that's like 3 times your age and watching anime. That's... Come on board. Someone in my class is making Chainsaw Man headpieces. Oh, that's kind of cool. In college, that's kind of hype. Unless, nah, it's college. It's college. I'm pretty sure. I can't even remember what they call different school levels in Europe. Mom knows more ball than Vort. That's what I'm saying. I got her to watch Attack on Titan, and we're currently watching Vinland Saga. So, I mean, right? 2 peak shows. It's crazy because most of my friends refuse to watch that stuff because A, anime, I don't like anime, even though they've never seen it, or B, it's too violent, even though they're avid fans of Lord of the Rings, which is hella violent, okay? They have no excuses, they just don't want to watch anime. I don't know why. Do they think it's like child porn or something? I need to watch AOT, but I have already got so much on my list. So fair enough. No, I need to watch a lot. I kind of want to watch it. What the heck is that on my keyboard? Ew, is that sweat or something else? Why is there so much? Why is there gunk on my keyboard? One sec, I got distracted. There's like sweat residue on 2 specific keys. Let me tell you, I was grinding on this level yesterday. So, I kind of left my hands in the same spot. Okay, yeah, I need to watch Dan to Dan. What else do I need to watch? Shoot, I swear I had some stuff. I need to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And there's definitely other things, but I can't think of them right now, which is bothering me. There's definitely other things. I can't remember what was on my list, but Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was up there. Oh, Fearin was up there. A lot of people have been recommending Fearin. So, if there's a lot of people recommending it, it has to be good, right? Right? I think so. I'd hope so. Could you imagine how many people recommend it and it's complete buns? Ugh. Don't like that outcome. Doesn't seem fun at all. Okay, my runny nose is slowly subsiding, but it always does this. You know, you have a runny nose and it's like, okay, I'm going away, and then it either comes back with more fury or decides to switch nostrils for some reason. ReZero, that's one of them. I started watching the first episode and I had like 40 minutes, maybe 30 minutes worth of time to watch it. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch the first one to see how it is, like the first episode. And the first episode's like an hour long and I'm like, I don't have enough time right now to watch this. I'll watch it later. And later never came. I just never ended up watching it. Alright, more rocks. Dude, ReZero I hear a bunch. Brochi, the Raucous Peak. Is that the one with like that random really strong dude? Or am I thinking of something else? Honestly, don't know. We need Vort and Noel up here so I can start flaming them live on stream about not watching enough anime. But they're too busy playing golf. And then me and TFB will peer pressure them. It's about 4 girls making a band. Oh, okay. What was the one I was thinking of with like the super random strong guy? I can't remember. It looks so goofy. He was like a kid. Something that ends with an I. I know that. I don't know. It's not coming to my head right now, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my gosh. Dude, I had like the worst hangnail of all time, and now my thumb really hurts. Hangnail making me regret all my past life decisions, especially like pulling that skin that I'm like, oh, it's just gonna peel off. It didn't. No, it hurts. You know, sometimes there's like things in the human body that just doesn't make sense. Like hangnails make no sense, and the fact that your teeth will fall out if you just don't brush them. I have seen Mob Psycho 100. Mob Psycho 100 is so peak. That alien part was a little bit weird. I low-key was like, am I watching a parody? It felt like an OVA for 3 episodes. It was funny. I'm still not fully sure what the point of that was. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, there's some, okay, then I don't know if that counts as a spoiler. There's like 2 random alien episodes that have nothing to do with the rest of the plot. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but you're welcome, I guess. It's peak. It's good, though. It's fun. One of the animes of all time. Spoiler away. You're like, I do not care. Okay, yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, no, it's great. I don't know what to spoil with that. Except for they go to, like, Salt Junior High and Pepper City, or I could be mixing it up. It's like Pepper Junior High and Salt City. It's stupid. It's so stupid. But I can't throw shade that much. I live near a place called Salt Lake City, right? How am I gonna throw shade at a place called Salt? I live by a place called Salt. I can't be that hateful, can I? Oh my gosh, I love my dual monitor setup. It makes life so much easier. Yippee! I can actually, like, see how long I've been streaming for instead of just kind of guessing. Because on, like, the YouTube app, it says streamed 1 hour ago, which is so not useful because 1 hour could be, like, 1 hour and 2 minutes or, like, 1 hour and like, 57 minutes. Dang it. Oh my gosh. One sec. Every time I sneeze, it's like a catastrophe with the mucus. It's literally over. That's like the worst part about being sick. It's just the endless amounts of mucus for no reason. Like, you can be sick for one day and then fine the next day, but your nose is like, wait a second, you were sick yesterday. I'm gonna start making a bunch of boogers now. I got called a femboy twice because I used a picture of one of the characters as my profile picture. Spencer has a cold. This isn't breaking. This is like past information, and it still sucks. That's actually hilarious. Dude, one of my friends got called, he used to work at Walmart, and he got called ma'am like twice in a week, which makes no sense because he's 6'3", and extremely skinny. Not extremely skinny, but he's skinny like me. And he had like kind of long hair, but it didn't even go past his shoulders. I don't know like what women these people are meeting, but like built like pasta. Current information, Spencer has cold. That's much, yeah. Spencer is still suffering with the severe side effects of a cold. It's ironic that people usually get the cold in winter. Like, is that just a happenstance? They called it a cold and then people started getting it in winter? Or were they like, wow, people are getting this when it's cold out. Let's call it the cold. Also, I like how it's called the common cold. I love things that have a prefix in front of them that imply that there's an opposite. Like, you got the common cold. Does that mean there's also an uncommon cold? I mean, people talk about that with like chalant. You can be nonchalant, but can one simply be chalant? I don't know. I don't know. The mythic cold, the epic cold, the legendary cold. The mythic cold. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. A lucky 10 people in the world get the mythic cold. 100 people get the legendary cold. What would be the difference between them? I don't even know. Do you get more sick, or is it just like sickness, but like you, instead of boogers coming out of your nose, it's like solid chunks of gold? When you sneeze, your sneezes do like 150% more damage than the common cold. The mythic cold is every time you sneeze, a nuke gets launched. Okay. Let's hope no political figures in the next like ever get the mythic cold. It'll be over. One itches slightly more than the other. That's it. Oh man, that's so stupid. Oh my gosh. I saw a stupid TikTok about, I think it was a new epidemic of avian bird flu, and the only thing I can think of the entire time is like, avian bird flu? Yeah, they tend to do that. Avian birds fly all the time. I don't know why this is news. This is so stupid. That's like the dumbest name of anything ever. Avian bird flu? Okay. I kind of sat there, like sitting down, giggling for a good 5 minutes after that. It was really dumb. It was late at night, but whatever. It reminds me of that picture from the original Avatar movie of the guy looking stupid, and he's like, bird flu, yeah, they tend to do that. I can't remember other ones. Oh, dude, there's a comment section full of them. Maybe I can find it. I really want to find it just for me. Okay, wait. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, I found it. I can't even reach them. What the heck? One of them just says dementia? Dementia? Hate crime? Yeah, me too, bro. Cargo space? No. Cargo road. Minefield? Fine, it's yours. Laundry? Well, water your lawn, moron. Okay, these memes actually are so stupid. Heard of sheep? I have. Why? SeaWorld? Yeah, I have eyes. Waterfall? I hope they can get back up. Oh, man. Sawfish? Yeah, I've seen many. Shellfish? How much? Butterfly? Yeah, if you throw it. Meatball? Who's the ball? Himalaya? No, he's telling the truth. Shrimp fried rice? I don't believe you. Brake fluid? I can't be that strong. Lighthouse? They're quite heavy, actually. This comment section keeps going. Iran? No, I walked there. Babysit? Well, yeah, he can't walk yet. Heavy metal? Yeah, it's normally is. Shark Tank? That's pretty dangerous. Pickup truck? No, it's too heavy. You're telling me a shrimp fried rice? Yeah, exactly. It's basically those meats, but endless. Okay, I bought Discord. Now what? And it's a picture of an extension cord. Metal Gear Solid? Yeah, they're not supposed to break. Okay, bro. This comment section is endless. It's endless of those. And the thing is, the video wasn't even a meme. It was just an actual clip of the original Avatar movie. There's no reason for the comment section to be that. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's, oh my gosh. That was actually one of my favorite memes for like a good time. Actually, Loki still is one of my favorite memes because it's so stupid. I probably sound so much like a boomer with me just giggling to stuff like that, but it's funny, okay, guys? It's funny. I do not care. Also, I love how TikTok, for some reason, you can just save, you can favorite comments, which is so random. It's so random. I wonder if I have any bangers saved. I don't save them that often. Probably not. Probably nothing I can really read out loud here. I save questionable things. It's not like it's racist, it's just be swearing and stuff. I don't want to be swearing and stuff. Yeah, somebody was talking about Tron, and I said, watch out, I'm about to Tron all over the place. It's Troning time. Then he Trons all over everything. Yeah, just stuff like that. It's Morbin time, and then he morbs all over the place, and the movie made him more $1 billion. If that's the case, I'm a boomer with you, little bet. Good to know I'm not the only boomer here. I feel reassured. Now, sometimes I'll just be giggling at the dumbest stuff, and like my cousins and stuff will just be staring at me like, what's so funny, dude? To be fair, one of my cousins like moved out of his house and then he hung out with me a lot because he moved closer to where I am. And then he's like, yeah, no, before I knew you, you would just like laugh at stupid stuff and then I'd just be confused. And now he laughs at stupid stuff and other people are confused as we laugh about dumb stuff together. It's great. It's fantastic. It's actually crazy how different your humor is when you like use the internet. I mean, granted, my humor is probably pretty similar without the internet, but I make references to stuff all the time that these guys do not get. If it's a movie, they'll understand, but if it's something on the internet, that's clueless. It's game over for them. They're never gonna get it. The downsides of being a technology enthusiast with friends that aren't technology enthusiasts. Despite me playing like hella video games, let me think. I think only a good 5 of my in real life friends actually play video games. And some people, okay, the thing is, in Utah, people will be like, yeah, I play video games, and then the video games in question is Mario Kart. And that's it. Maybe Just Dance if they're lucky, but like not the paid version. The videos on YouTube they dance along with. And like they don't actually compete for a score. I don't know why. It's like a drought of people that play games here. Since you are a decently popular creator, have you ever gotten random message GG out of the blue? Not including the good kid thing. Okay, dang it. I was gonna say the good kid thing. Screw you. Not. I got some asking to collab, but the thing is, if you know my stream schedule, right? I'm busy with college most of the time. And I just told them I do not have the time, but thanks for the offer, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to be rude. People obviously, like, I don't want to be like, how dare you message me, blah, 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 blah. Block my number. But yeah. Oh my gosh, you know what bugs the crap out of me? Also, cheese balls, what? A lot of time, people will, let's see. I don't know. Sometimes people will... Holy cow, I get a lot. Okay, yeah. People like this is so funny to me. Okay, wait. Also, some people have it so you can only message them when you're friends with them, and then they'll message you expecting a response back, but I'm not going to friend them to respond to message back. Still get DMs like that? Yeah, no, okay. Please sync your gameplay for the love. It's all like a whole 16 note off sync. Okay. Critical think with me here, right here. Put your thinking cap on real quick with me. If all the gameplays is 16th note off sync, do you think this person might have headphone delay? I think they might have headphone delay, they just don't realize it. It's like you made it with AirPods on. I'm pretty sure this guy's playing with AirPods on. Please remove it from the service and remake the gameplay. It's so funny to me. I don't know what he's talking about too, actually, because it's like the most sync level I've ever made. Actually, let's test out the sync real quick. Let's just go to, yeah, here. Slow, dude. Well, let me... Like, that's so synced. I guess that's a little... Oh, the... It's so synced. I don't know what that guy was smoking. Especially this blah blah. How is his headphones a whole 16th note off? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But it's funny. The good kid thing was so random. Where even was that? Yeah. It's so funny to me. Do they have any lists? No lists. Nothing there anyway. Okay, nothing. He was high with AirPods. Yeah, he was. No, it's so random getting DMs like that. But I try not to ignore them because I think it would be rude to ignore them. I can't act all high and mighty. I'm just some random dude that made geometry assholes. You know what I do have an ego on? I do have a little bit of ego with my enjoyment rating. I aim to have a high enjoyment rating on my levels, and I have a little bit of an ego with that. But I don't think that's a bad thing as long as I am actively trying to make it fun. Having an ego and then being worse after it is bad. I guess that's the difference between like just being prideful about something and then having an ego. You make Bun's gameplay and your pride's just like, no, it's the best. It's the best gameplay. You just don't understand. You don't understand. Just to message you. I think they messaged a bunch of people that made jump chest levels. Because it seemed like a pretty generic message that weren't targeted towards any specifics. So like any rated good kid level, any creator with that would have got that message. But who knows? It could have just been the more popular ones. I don't know. How popular is mine from the start? From the start. Oh, there it is. How do I not beat it yet? Am I stupid? Should I try to beat it right now? 1 attempt. Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around me? Okay. I can see why I haven't beat it yet. Man, that was laggy. A fun fact about Geometry Dash. If you're building in the editor, the longer you're in the editor for, the laggier your game gets. It's so weird. And the more objects in your level, the worse it is. Like when I was building Purgatory has 100,000 objects, and there's a lot of movement, a lot of area triggers, and a lot of blending objects, right? So all those things together mean lag central. So by the time I got close to the end of decorating during a session, I would have like the most lag of all time, and it was really annoying. I did not mean to select that. Okay, back to cooking. I don't know why, but I feel like the biggest annoying thing about From the Start is the fact that the beginning is so neener. Isn't it crazy? I thought From the Start was Extreme Demon. Actually, people on the server still think it's Extreme Demon. 1000%. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, should I just delete off the servers? Yeah, I think I'm gonna delete it. I can't believe it's off sync. What am I doing? I'm such an idiot. Ah! I like how the difference between YouTube popular and Geometry Dash popular is so funny to me. From the Start has way less views on YouTube and less people like, I don't know, people that play it on YouTube generally like it. Some people don't, but most people do, which I'm happy about. And then Purgatory has a lot of YouTube views relatively, and a lot less people like it on YouTube. It's so 50-50. I swear the people that hate 9 circles levels the most are 9 circle grinders. People that grind the 9 circles list, every single one of them I've seen, at least the top like at least 10 that played Purgatory, just hate it for some reason. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. And then people that are non-list grinders that usually like it, except for some people don't like the memory or the portal shenanigans in the dual part, which is fair. That can get annoying. And plus, I wasn't expecting it to get high. In my opinion, I think Purgatory is like a 7 out of 10 on enjoyment. And I think From the Start is a solid 8.5 to 9. Strictly enjoyment-wise. It took me around the same amount of attempts to get similar progress on AccuU and From the Start. Yeah. It's just that From the Start is short. Like, shorter, and the timings aren't as hard. But it definitely is equally as learning. It's equally as learning as AccuU. I won't deny that. Yeah. Some people think that Purgatory is extreme, which it's not. I didn't, bro. I thought it would on the GDDL. I thought it was going to be like a 15, and it's a 17. And Extreme Demon starts around 20. So that like actually caught me off guard. I did not expect that. It doesn't seem that hard. But, I don't know. Wave gameplay is so 50-50. It is learny, though. The learniness does not make hard levels. But it can make it confusing. It can make it, like, hard to place your finger on how hard it is. I feel like a good example of this is probably Neurostasis. How hard is that level? I don't know. It was hard when I played it, but it was also very learny. The beginning and the end seems so much harder, but the end was harder, but it also was like way learnier. So I don't know how much that adds into it. Man, rating level difficulty is tough, especially on your own levels. I always get it wrong. That's why I asked Vort and Noella what they thought. Moab is gonna be on the already Extreme Demons, and Noella said somewhere between 800 and 700 most likely, and speak of the devil. And Vort said probably somewhere around 800, kind of where Stressed Out is. Yeah, I was talking about level difficulty and how it's hard to like pinpoint it, and then I started talking about estimates on this level's difficulty. That's actually hilarious. So who won the golf game? I saw you and Vort were playing golf. And I need to know who won now. This very instant, I have to know. What do you mean probably? You're like, I don't know. I was kind of playing with a blindfold on, and I didn't look at the scoreboard because that part of my monitor is completely broken. That's goofy. Also, I'm at the part of the level where the thumbnail is. I don't remember. Okay. That's a silly thing not to remember. You're a silly goose. Get back in a pond or something. Alright. Speedrun. Oh, dude, that level is so much fun. Do you know how much of this gameplay was actually inspired by the level of speedrun? Like half of it. I love speedrun gameplay. Oh, I love it so much. Dude, I wish I had unlimited time to do whatever I want. And I wish, like, tasks didn't take so long to complete. If I just had unlimited time, do you know how many banger levels I would have pumped out by now? More than 3. Sunset is a banger level no matter what the mods say. Oh my gosh, my nose is like a desert. So many. That's what I'm saying. Also, it snowed today, and then it all melted already. Utah is having the worst year for snow of all time, and it's making me upset. I have like a ski pass. I bought a ski pass, right? And since I bought that ski pass, it has snowed a total of like 5 inches, which is so weird. It rained a lot, which is dude, I'm so frustrated. I just want to ski. I wanted to ski before school started too. Now I'm gonna have to skip on my class more because I have to ski. This is something that has to happen. That's what's happening to us. And it always happens. Yeah, but you're in Ireland. Ireland's not... Ireland gets snow, but Ireland isn't a place notorious for snow. I got ice skating things. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, you just need to be below freezing for ice skating. I've never skied despite living in Austria. Come on, man. You gotta go skiing right now. It's fun. Except for isn't like this trail marking kind of buns? Maybe it's not. I have to look at a European ski map. But at least from what I'm heard, and I could be hearing people that just lie, the ski maps in Europe is kind of just like, here's the trails. These ones are groomed. These ones are not. They may be hard. They may not. Good luck. I also got freaky. Wait. Oh my gosh. I had 5 strokes right there. And I also freaking got Ichigo Oaba tickets to see her in her Royal Albert Hall in London. And I'm so excited. Am I stupid? One sec, I gotta copy and paste in Google. Who is that? I don't know. Oh, I'm pretty sure you sent a few songs by her. Okay. Bet. That sounds hype. That's super cool. Alright, bet. You have to let me know if it was peak or not, which it probably will be peak. Could you imagine it's not? That'd be crazy. We'll connect that one. Screw it. March 31st? That's actually so far away, yeah. You know what I want to go to? There's a Attack on Titan concert. They have like an orchestra while playing some of the episodes behind. And it looks peak because Attack on Titan music is really good. But the tickets are like $100+. That's a lot of money for an orchestra. I get it, they're traveling and stuff like that, but still. Ugh. It's a lot of money. But it'd be cool because I like Attack on Titan and I like orchestras. Real gangsters go to live orchestras, okay? And real G's move in silence like lasagna. Yeah. Now, if you've never been to an orchestra or an opera, go to one. Except for operas can be so boringly long. And then they have like the random banger there. It depends what opera you're going to. I remember when I was a kid, our family went to an opera. Little did we know, it was like 4 hours long. Bro. Oh my gosh, as a kid, 4 hours is a lifetime. And then later I went to another one. I went to Magic Flute, I think. It only lasted like 2 hours, which is reasonable, and it's pretty good. But man, 4 hours. Yes, I know. 4 hours. It's actually ridiculous. And I was like 10, so I was losing my mind. And the thing is, it started late too. Like, it finished past midnight. And it was a 40-minute drive back to my house. So little, like, kid me was just so bored. With each key I use it? What do you mean each key? Maybe you just have, like, a bad keyboard. Maybe your switches activate at different depths and unactivate at different depths. That can actually be a thing. That's why I like my keyboard. I went to see a performance that my grandmother was singing in, and it was way longer than it was supposed to be. Yeah, how does that even happen? Did they just start randomly ad-libbing or something? But just like, you know what, we're gonna freestyle in this opera performance. Or in just this regular performance. I don't know what type of performance it was, but yeah. I do know, if I'm right, your parents are like both opera singers. So I don't want to throw shade. I don't know. Yeah, we have no idea. Not both? Oh, just one of your parents? Okay. Aunt and uncle? Okay. I've never been to an opera. Creo. They can be good if it's the right one. Southern music's actually pretty good. I won't lie. If it's good music, I'm enjoying it. What's like the best thing to go to? Actually, okay, so I don't know what the music scene is in other places, but Utah has an insane indie music scene and like classical music scene. People in Utah really like music. Crow's a popular German artist. Oh, that's cool. I might have to. Oh, that's crazy. Like, so there's tons of little gigs you can go to, and excellent performances. Even like the student stuff done by college students is usually great. Which means you also have like fun events with orchestra. Crows and Spooner, yeah. I'm a popular German artist, trust. The bands that came out of Utah are like actually kind of crazy. And some of them are not. Some of them, maybe they should have stayed in Utah and never like left the Utah cage. Like Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons should have stayed in here. The world did not need that, right? I did not need that. Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have stayed in here because like blah blah blah. But we gave you guys. I'm pretty sure we got the Killers are from Utah. You know, I'm Mr. Brightside. Those guys. Panic at the Disco. That started in Utah. Animals started in Utah. Like, here we go again. I gotta wanna be more than friends. You know, that stuff's Utah. I don't know how so much random music stuff comes from Utah. My family. I don't know what to play. ISO plays Theory of Everything 2 hundreds of times in a row. My family's so broke. I've barely ever done anything big in my life except visit Italy 11 times because it's cheap. What? Where do you live if going to Italy is cheap? What? What? Actually do Hexagon 4 speedrun. Do it. Like doggy style. Okay, no. How is going to Italy cheap? Where exactly? Yeah, I've never been anywhere driving through Germany for 10 minutes to get to Italy. That's it. It's really that close. You said Austria, so that kind of makes sense. If it's 10... Okay, bro. If it's 10 minutes away, how big of an adventure is that? Like, you could see it if it's 10 minutes away. If I look out my window right now, I can see stuff that is 45 minutes away. And guess what? I don't need to go there because I can see it. Maybe it's just... I don't know. Nah. 10 minutes is not far, bro. Italy is neighboring country to Austria. Yeah. No, the drive is 4. Okay, 4 hours is more reasonable. I kind of want to show it on stream something, but let's see. If I can get Google Earth... Okay, it's not showing my location. We're in Guccieville. Let me do video capture. No, not video capture. Display capture. Do you notice how my screen just changed? Okay. Let's see. So, places that are close to my house. This is how weird the... I love Utah for this reason, right? Let's go to this street view real quick. I'm pretty sure this is the one I'm thinking of, right? So this is 20 to 30 minutes away from my house. Super close. You get this... I love this place. It's so cool. This is actually where I go skiing, right here, right? So pretty close to my house. Beautiful views. Nice mountain scenery. And then... just 2 hours away. Actually, yeah, 2 hours away, because the roads here are goated. You get... Oh! We get Moab! Huh, speak of that's crazy! What do you know? What do you know? And you get stuff like this, and it's only 2 hours difference. It's actually kind of diabolical how close they are. Where's this taking me? What the frick? Did you see that? We got the Asian gang visiting the arch. Also, this is like a straight up cliff right there. It's actually so scary. Why did it take me to a parking lot? Ooh, wait. Fun fact. Hurricane Utah. This is where canonically Five Nights at Freddy's takes place. Hi, Vort. Oh, and 4 hours away, we get Zion's National Park, which is probably one of Utah's most famous places, because it's goated. But yeah, Zion's National Park, very cool. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's is canonically based here, and I bet if you... Freddy Fazbear. Freddy's Pizzeria. Did they make fake ones? Nah. If you look it up on Apple Maps and... Why am I here? If you look up on Apple Maps, it'll take you to like here. It's so funny. Spencer's William Afton? No, I'm not old enough or British enough. Also, double also. If we go to here... It's my brother. I put this here. Guys. I put this street view here. This is a me certified street view. See, look at that. That's me. Will it show all the pictures I have? Nah, it doesn't. Dang. I love Google Earth. Exploring is so much fun. Also, one of the coolest hikes I've ever done, Timpanogos right here. It's like 16 miles to get up there, but once you get up there, it's very cool. Let's see if we can get a good street view. Look how peak this is. Like actual peak, because you're on top of a mountain. This is something I've done and I low-key want to do again. And then there's another hike that's way harder that I also want to do called the Lone Peak hike. And it's also, once again, another beautiful mountaintop, but it's so much harder to do. Like, this hike is a lot harder. Alright, that's enough show and tell. I really like nature. Nature's, like, really cool. I'm, like, Geometry Dash player that actually touches grass? What? I thought this was impossible. Play peak at the start. At the peak of peak? Okay, yeah. Have you ever thought about climbing Everest? Nah, dude, climbing Everest would... That's like a completely different thing than climbing the mountains I've climbed. Because the mountains I've climbed were like 16 miles, 8 miles up, 8 miles down. I did one that was 10 miles up, 10 miles down. And the height that you get to is about... like 11,000 feet? 12,000 feet? Something like that. So you'd be climbing triple that height with Everest. It'd be way colder, and the conditions are like way worse. There's no glaciers on any of these mountains, and when you start climbing on glaciers, it's like a completely different story. Glaciers are extremely sketchy. And you have to hike down with all your poop. You have to carry your poop with you and dispose of it once you get down the mountain. That's gross. I don't want to do that. I don't even know what the tallest mountain I'd want to climb is, though. I feel like maybe if I got the opportunity and I had the training, it'd be fun to do Denali. Yeah. Yeah, Everest is really tough. I feel like I don't have the ego for it, and I definitely don't have the training for it. Like, I can hike for a long time, but 30,000 feet is crazy, actually. That's a lot. I do wanna... It'd be fun to do Rainier, though. Rainier would be fun. That would be a difficult one. Also, yes, Noella. Poop. How much more of this do I have? Ah, there's so much. This task is so monotonous. Now I need to hike sometime soon. There's been such low snow, it'd probably be so easy to hike on most things around. And winter hiking's nice because you don't overheat. Back on Track with Rob Top is the hardest level in the whole game. Yep. Harder than Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave has more victors than Back on Track. This is a true fact. You gotta believe me on this. That's cool, Senator, but how about you back it up with a source? The source is I made it up. Oh my gosh. Okay, my sickness is starting to make my nose itchy, and once my nose gets itchy, it's actually over. I'm done for. And we have to give up. And I mean we. You guys have to take a rest as well. I feel like my biggest worry is that this... I hope people like this level when it comes out. I made Back on Track the already hardest level mathematically possible, but physically no. Oh, yep. You have to have 1,400 frames to actually do the inputs to this level. It's so difficult, guys. You will not believe it. You need to rest. Is this a Cataclysm reference? Holy moly. No, I actually have a question. On the fun scale, what would you put Moab right now? And is there any W things that could make it more funner? He's thinking. Thinking sound effects with Noella. Maybe like an 8 out of 10. That's fair. That's fair. What is are the parts that get annoying? Because I don't want parts that stand out a ton because they're just... I don't feel like they're my fault. Yeah. Is this demon? This is super duper demon. Ready? Ready? Hitbox reveal. Okay, that's actually a bad part. It looks really open there. I feel like it'd be easier if we had a block to show the gaps. So this is a robot part. This is the gap there, and then you go through that. What? Oh, this is a diabolical gap right here. Ready? Woo! We have to do that, and then you go down there, hit that down, jump over there. What about this? This is a ship part right here, right? You go down with the ball right there, hit that, hit this, hold like that, hit this, hold like that, and then hit this to go through there. How did I do that? You know what? There you go. Yeah, top 700, 800 maybe. Yeah, I was low-key thinking like somewhere above the 1,000 mark. I know that for sure. Probably somewhere around the 800 because I do think this is a little harder than Stressed Out, but just barely. And I think Vor has pretty much the same opinion that I do. Yeah, I can kind of go through it maybe. Some pretty tight gaps here and there. Not crazy hard, but hard enough, hard enough. All right. And I probably will just a bit of gameplay. There's one part you said felt unfair, and I can't remember what part it was. Like, there's a click, Noella, that you said was just the same kind of the UFO. Was it the first UFO? Was it this one? Yeah, with the pink orb right here. This click. Okay, okay, this one. That, okay, that pink orb. That one. Why would that be the case? I'm gonna go around there and check it out real quick. What the heck? How did I actually make it auto? Wait, what? What? That's not good. How did I make it auto? No, what, dude? How did I make it auto on accident? What? Check DMs, bet. What? How did you do that? Also, why the frick is it auto right now? What's that? Gameplay. Gameplay, figuring out gameplay. It's like this needs to be up a little bit. Why is it auto? How can one prevent this? Also, I think you should add some snow. But this is like in a part of Utah that doesn't get snow. But maybe. How did you do that? How did you... I think I fixed that, but in the process of fixing it, I made it auto on accident. See, there, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, I think I know what's happening. I think I know where to fix this. So there's a teleport portal that realigns you just because this was inconsistent, which didn't fix the issue at first, so I had to realign it, like super align it. I think that should fix it. No, I don't like doing toggle offs when you hit something. There you go. Now if you don't hit it, just... Yeah. Oh, wait. And look at that, look at... Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, now I can just move this back up to where it was before, so now you hit it there, and this, the redirect force is going to be just 0.9 or 0.8. So the redirect force gives you a little bit of upwards boost. See, the pattern right here is you're kind of leveling out. Actually, you're flat right there. Then it gives you a little tiny boost upwards again. But we just need to change that. Okay. Okay, way less redirecting. Static force. Low-key 0 because yeah. Starting here, this is where it teleports you. If you fall down, yeah. Okay, that should be better. No force at all. Let's see how that works. Yeah. Okay. This is like the part of gameplay building that a lot of creators don't understand, and it drives me up a wall, actually. Like, you can hear me, if you watch me beat any Extreme Demons, you hear me complain about stuff like this. Now, you can click this pink orb anywhere as long as you get through this tiny little gap. Right, that's the only time. You get through this gap, you're fine, because this teleport portal will put you in the same position every single attempt with the same, like, up and down velocity, meaning that you always hit this pad exactly the same every single attempt, which means that you have consistent level. And I did this all over the place. And you barely notice it because I positioned it in a way where, like, that's pretty close to where you normally do it. If you hit this exactly where I meant you to hit it, it would be like 2 frames earlier, but it just adjusts that. I kind of want to find where else I put it. I put it there. So you always hit the blue orb exactly when I want you to. It's right here. That way, you're always hitting the ground when you're supposed to, so it doesn't make this jump unfair. Like, as long as you don't hit these spikes, you're good. It's right here, so your wave is always aligned in the right spots. This part, I didn't use a teleport, but I used this to make it so you fall at the same angle every single time. Another teleport right there in that portal, so you're always entering the portal in the exact same way. Yeah, a lot of little stuff that you can't see, so players don't hate the level they're playing. It makes all the timings exactly the same, but it makes the level feel so much more fair. Also, what's your idea for Bloodbath? I saw you message that, and then you didn't follow it up? Come on, man. Your idea for Bloodbath is... Ooh, what the frick? Ignore that for now. We're ignoring that. My idea for Bloodbath is I'm gonna play it, and then after I play it, I'm gonna beat it. Woo! Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay. I did. Look at your chat. They just said. You said you did, in theory. Also, I do not understand how YouTube chat decides to pick. It's like fan things. I never understood that. That update was always so weird to me. Jack Black, I'm a big fan. Flint and Steel. I cannot do any vocal fry right now. It's over for me. Okay, back to building rocks. Man, I forgot how much fun gameplay is. I hope you guys all feel so smart after me going through my process of gameplay. And how to make it fun and fair. Teleport portals are actually the GOAT. I said dedicated attempts to Kate Winslet. Who's Kate Winslet? Am I stupid? Is this somebody I should know and I just don't? Okay. I don't like that what, Noella. It makes it seem like it's somebody I should know. Kate Winslet. An English actor known for her portrayal of complex and spirited women, particularly in period films. Guy has never heard of... Am I supposed to? What was she in? Oh, Titanic? Oh, well. Avatar Way of Water. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should know her. Anything else I've seen? I think just those two, actually. Vortrox dedicated his attempt. Okay. And got a new best. I don't know, will the strategy work for me, or does it only work with people that already knew her? I mean, okay. I guess I kind of knew her from Titanic. Oh, well. And I guess maybe Avatar? I don't know if I want to see the new Avatar or not, because the last two were like good movies, but they're like... I don't know. They're good movies, but that's all I can say about them. That's all I can say about them. I don't really know what happens. Here, let's see if the strategy works. If I dedicate this attempt to, what was it? Kate Winslet, I think you said? Yeah, Kate Winslet. Where the frick is Bloodbath? Oh, it was the first one. I just scrolled right past it. No one is gonna see this, but Secret Catton's Miss is on the 31st of December. Too bad I didn't see it. Kate Winslet let me down, maybe because I wasn't saying it during the attempt. Like, this attempt is dedicated to Kate Winslet. Okay, now I'll beat it. Oh! Whoa, lag spike. Nope, but that was a good attempt. Dude, Bloodbath is just... Bloodbath feels like the most Rob Top level of all time. I'm gonna be completely honest. If Bloodbath was like the 4th Rob Top demon, it would not feel out of place at all. It plays so much like a Rob Top level. Kate Winslet with the assist to get 26% on Bloodbath right there. I was kind of hoping I'd get to the UFO. That would have been cool. That would have been so epic. Would have been so awesome. Been so cool. Oh. I keep looking outside. It snowed, but like just barely. It's like the end of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when it's like snowing, but it's just powdered sugar. Just a light sprinkling of it. Okay, ignore the fact that I just deleted both of those. That may be stupid, but at least I do it in a smart way. How have I not been linking these together? How did I not decorate this one? Did you add an extra... The extra moves? In the first part? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like in the very first part of this level? I think... Recently I didn't change anything. The lighter one? I don't know what you're... I still don't know what you're talking about. Dang it. Well, once I finish decorating this rock, I'm gonna go see if I can see what you're talking about. That looks different. Are you talking about this part that I'm currently decorating? Are you talking about like here? Very beginning. Like this? Those two bones? Yeah. That's actually been there. See, look at it. If we go over here, it's still there. See? It's still there. That's actually funny. I didn't notice that till now. Cool rocks. Thanks. Thanks. I worked really hard on my rocks. I'm gonna have more mountains in this first part, but that's later. I need to figure out the texture for this part, and then I need to, yeah, I need to do the trees after I do these rocks, and then I need to do some lightning stuff. What's up, Barry? I think I covered all my bases. Oh, I'm getting called by my brother-in-law. Here, one sec. I'll be right back when I answer this phone call. I feel like I'm gonna give you guys whiplash getting out of that AFK screen. I feel like I'm low-key worse than the AFK screen right now. Yeah, bring back the drone. I was just figuring out sledding, because the thing is, okay. There's a chance I was gonna go sled. I still can. I don't know though. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out scheduling stuff. Roy Nor. I want more drone. Yeah, I'm sorry. I ripped it away from you. Heartlessly. What's it even look like right now? L2 or nah. I have to check something. I have to check it. Bro, I cannot figure out what the road conditions are. Usually there's ways to figure out what snow conditions are up in the canyons. I'm having a hard time figuring that out right now. Does this... I don't know. I do not know. My nieces and nephew want to go sledding, but it's... scheduling is not working out, but I don't want to be a letdown. I don't want to be D1 letdown uncle. I'm trying to figure it out, because the thing is, the closest sledding kill right now is an hour away, just because of the lack of snow. But it would be fun, you know. Also, I should add like a drone cam into this live stream. Wait, can I do that? Wait a second. What does blah even mean? It means blah. Let me see something real quick. Okay, sorry, I just... Media source? Yeah, does this make this live stream way better? Oh my gosh, I might actually just stare at this. This is amazing. This is the best. Okay, okay. Now my stream is watchable. ADHD corner. That's great, actually. Okay. Maybe I can find more drone footage too. I should have some, but I'm not sure. Let me check my drive. What part of the brain does blah activate? The good part. What the heck is this? I have an hour and... What the heck is this? I have an hour and 20-minute long video in my Google Drive? Oh, it's a zombies game. Okay, wait one sec. Sorry, I'm trying to find a drone video. That's good. Oh, dang it, that one's low quality. This one. Okay. Download. Download anyway, even though it couldn't scan for viruses. I don't care. It's my video. I made it. Media source. Drone 2. Okay. Browse. Downloads. Is it still? Oh, it's still downloading. Give it a second. Give it a second, and we got more drone footage. We'll have like the most ADHD corner of all time. The cat part. The cata part. Ah, okay. More drone. Yes, more drone. I love flying drones. They're so fun. Okay. Man, this video's taking forever. It's like 4 gigabytes, so give it a second. Put it in a different corner. 2 droner. What corner? We're gonna have like all 4 corners with different drone videos? That would actually be so stupid. I'd like that though. I'd be a big enthusiast of the 4-corner drones. Isn't the flip goated? I think I do multiple flips too. Yep, another flip. This drone video is taking a bit of time. There's more than one flip? What? We're living the high life when it comes to watching drones do flips. I think it only goes downhill from here, or once there's no more flipping drone videos. My life will be in shambles without these drones flipping. I want to play Nuclear Kitten on base now. Bet, do it. Whatever the frick that is. It definitely sounds like a level. I can tell you that. What? Building Moab, watching drone. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, that's what it's slowly turning into. Oh, my video downloaded. Once I finish this shape, I can add it to a corner. Okay. Loop. Drone 2. Hopefully you guys are overstimulated now. Now this is the content I signed up for. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? A random piece of hair that came out of nowhere. Now this is what I'm meant to see. Yeah. Did you know that the drone video on the right half of it, like, right, okay, let me explain this. Right now, I'm legally flying the drone. Legally flying the drone, legally flying the drone, legally flying the drone. Now it's illegal. Now I'm illegally flying the drone. I'm illegally flying the drone. I am not allowed to fly right here. That's a no-no spot. Can't fly the drone. Illegal, illegal, illegal. Okay, I'm back in legal territory. I'm okay flying the drone here. We're legal again. I know, I broke the law. I'm Timothy Crime Sanders. And the reason why is, like, technically the border to the national forest is split by that road, and you're not allowed to fly a drone in national forest. But I don't know why it's split by that road. It's the same mountain on both sides. Whatever. I didn't crash it, so we're good. We're good. That's it. I'm reporting you to the police. You're getting arrested. No, don't do that, please, no. Okay, I'm gonna check one more thing, because, you know. I got an idea, but it'll take a little bit. Sorry, I'm reading stuff real quick. Okay. I'll give that just a second. I'll give that way more than a second. It's gonna take a bit. But be patient, be patient. Criminal. Yeah, a little bit. I've been known to break the law a few times. Saying I flew my drone on that side of the road is like the equivalent of me saying I drove like 35 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. Means the whole world's gonna like grind to a halt and it's over for me. I'm going right to the slammer. My Geometry Dash days are over. Oh, wait, that was the last rock. What the frick? The drone videos actually helped. They distracted me so much I got to the very last rock. Now, we have the highlights. Highlight time. Time to do highlights. Woo, highlights. 3 droner. I can't tell you. You're gonna have to find out. Dang, the drone on the right is going into some tight places. Look at that. Look at this precise flying. Highlights. Highlight times. Oh, wait, I'm being summoned. Okay, wait, there's possible food that I've just been alerted about, so I might go get some. But I don't think at the end of the stream, I can just have a bunch of drone footage while you guys talk. You can't even see that. That's completely behind a rock. Only one drone. Yeah, it's over. No more do we have the freedom of 2 drones. Boop. Okay, but we're back to 2 drones now, so we're good. Wait, can you even? Oh yeah. With these drone things, my audio thing's all messed up, and now I can't see where my game audio is. That's hilarious. Okay. A friend of mine got rated with 700 asleep viewers because the person who rated him was streaming to Americans at like 2 a.m. That's funny. I mean, good retention, but like boring chat, I guess. Who watches streams when they're asleep though? Like what? I would say that sounds boring, but like sounds... What? Unless you accidentally fell asleep. I could not. When I'm watching something, I'm so laser focused on the thing I'm watching, I cannot fall asleep. And sometimes it's like a 30-minute video. That's the most entertaining thing of all time. And I'm like, I should sleep, but man, I want to finish this. And he ended up playing an ad. I mean, while in Rome, I guess. You know, play an ad. Are you kidding me? Is this... Are you kidding me? I perfectly placed that orb there? That's crazy work. That's crazy work by me. Man, I need to clear my Google Drive. I have like 100 gigabytes of stuff in there. And most of it is like not useful at all. Crow. Good golf with your friends. Is that Steam? Yeah. It's so cheap now too. Oh, Christmas now? Okay. Alright, I'll check it out. I'll probably check it out after I stream. For like the 2 hours a day, all of us are like awake at the same time. Do some epic golf. Okay, that might be the move because I want to be doing school and there's going to be some times where I'm just like kicking rocks. Waiting for my next class to start. So, could be fun. Could be fun. Alright. Remember that thing I said will take a little bit, so be patient if finished. I think people are looking for a pot of gold. Outside my door, I hear a bunch of records. I don't know why I paused for so long. Okay, sorry, I was reading. I do know why I paused for so long. Okay. One sec, my computer says waiting, so I guess I have to wait. Wait, what? There you go. Wait, but that's not all. That's not all. Why is it... One sec, my computer's loading. Dang, how many files do I have? This is taking forever to load. It says working on it. Come on, computer, work on it better. There we go. There we go. Nope, wait, that's the one I already have. Here, let me resize and then I'll change the video. We have the two of the same thing. That's funny. Properties. Browse. Ah! There we go. Finally, the stream is peak. Four videos of drones. Yeah, this is the stuff I've been waiting for. YouTube has been around for 14 years or such, and this is the peak. 4 drones? Holy cow. Yeah, this might be the best stream of all time, actually. This might be the best stream I've ever had. Other streams only had at most 1 drone for a fleeting moment and then it vanished. 4 drones? Living the high life out here, holy cow. All right, I'm gonna go get food, but I'm just gonna mute myself, and I'll be back soon. Should be fine. Oh, no, my drone's glitching out. Here, let me see if that... Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, I was 100%ing my CPU, that's why. If I turn on this video... Dude, this one video is using 16% of my CPU. What? What the trade-off? No, I don't know. I can only have 2 drone videos at a time. Should we just have the top 2 going on for now? Switch it up a little bit? Here, let me see how much CPU I use when I have all of them on. But the stream will lag, so one sec. Okay. With all 3 of them on, I use like 90% of my CPU. I'm like turning... Yeah, if you ask me how my mac and cheese tastes, I'm just gonna say it's yummy. Because it is. It is yummy. Oh, I didn't put anything here? How do I always miss a random rock? Dang, I wish it didn't like use up all of my CPU. Having 4 drone videos is hilarious. That's me making room for my food noise right there. It's not burping. How am I supposed to eat more food if it's full of gases? You with me? I think we set a world record today of most amount of grass seen in a Geometry Dash YouTube video. I don't imagine it being broken anytime soon. There's no way other people touch grass. Okay. Man, this mac and cheese is good. I'm a glutton. Wow. Does this water bottle have water in it? It does, but it's probably old water. So I'm only going to use that if I start choking. If I start dying on stream, don't worry. Hey, that's me! That's me in the top left! Look at that, that's me! Oh wow, I get handsomer every time I look at me. Let's see if we can see me walk up. Hey, it's me starting. Okay, this is the start of it. In the flesh. That's crazy. I wasn't sure if I was real until I saw this drone video. Now I'm convinced I am. Like, there's no way I'm not, guys. That's pretty convincing. In the flesh is such a funny phrase. Okay. Mac and cheese. Man, this building process takes forever. But it's so worth it. It looks so cool once it's done. I think we can add something there. We'll see it. Yeah. There. Dang it, I messed up, but that's okay because no one can see that area. Oh da 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 ba da 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 do 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 do. Quick, make noise now. Okay, more building. Man, eating while building is kind of annoying. I didn't realize that. Usually I just go downstairs and watch, like, Outdoor Boys. Yeah, for this stream, I just want to finish these rocks. This stream's gonna be so long of just rocks. One simply has never seen so many rocks in one stream until now. I've like ran out of talking things because, you know, the drone is actually distracting me right now. I keep looking over just to watch these drone videos. They're really cool too. See my cousin and his wife. Woo! Flip. I don't know how I always end up in hobbies that are expensive. Like drones and skiing. Like, what? Ends up in like the two very expensive hobbies. When I get older, I better start making hella dough if I want to keep up these stupid hobbies. At least Geometry Dash is like $2.30 right now. That's a pretty cheap hobby. Could be worse. I don't get how people end up doing... Shoot, what is it? Some people end up doing stuff like CSGO trading as their hobby. I don't even understand how that happens. Could you imagine? It would be so over if Fortnite had like an economy. You can buy and trade rare skins. Yeah, it'd be over. Purple Skull Trooper going for $50,000 and some dude actually buys it. Oh, the view outside is beautiful. It's like in between snow and rain right now. And it's like cloudy and there's some snow on the tops of the mountains. With some sun peeking through the clouds. It's great. I have some skins that are kind of rare now. I don't know what the rarest one is I have. Probably like AIM, like one of the old secret skins. When dinosaur was happening, when the dinosaur stuff. The dinosaur stuff? Like the primal season? Is that what you're talking about? With like the random makeshift weapons or whatever? I did not play during that time. I took a break. With the fat, friendly purple answer. That's funny. I was playing... I feel like the first time I genuinely played the game was when they had their first Fortnite. What am I trying to say? Not... When they had their first... I think it was their second Fortnitemares. But it could have been... No, it was technically their second, because their first one happened like right as the game came out. The game came out in September, like the Battle Royale came out in September. And then their Fortnitemares was right after that, and then they had another one with the floating islands and whatnot. And Kevin the Cube and stuff like that. That's kind of when I was really into it, but I played a little bit before on my brother's account. So, Kind of old. I've been playing for a bit. I have so many hours on that game, it's actually bad. Yeah, Kevin. I have like a pretty rare back bling because of that too. Kind of. In season, I want to say 5, they did like a creative partnership where they had secret back blings that you can, not secret, but they had back blings you can get with the skateboard back bling. And I unlocked every single one of them. And I'm pretty sure some have to be pretty rare. Because I don't know how many people knew about that. Or at least cared enough to actually get the back blings. Meow's Cold, or some released, yeah. So you started playing like freshly into chapter 2. My cousin got into it at the end of chapter 3 and the beginning of chapter 4. And man, chapter 4 was so much fun. I really liked that chapter, and people were dogging on it, and I did not understand. I thought it was a blast. More mac and cheese down the hatch. You suck, though. That's funny. No, my cousin's like a naturally competitive guy, so when he started playing, he got like really good. It was actually kind of insane, like scarily good. And then I wanted like to compete with his skills, so I got pretty good as well. And it made it really fun. The last I played was chapter 2 or 3, I think. Did you play the Spider-Man stuff? If it was Spider-Man stuff, then it's probably chapter 3. If it was before that stuff, it's probably chapter 2. I want to see something. Fortnite tracker. Sponsored. Holy cow, dude. On Fortnite tracker, I have 1,769 views? What? Oh, what the heck? Oh, my game. Not my game. My stuff started lagging. Stop lagging! Stop it! Stop! Stop it. What's happening? Okay, there you go. Stop lagging. Look at this. We see my Fortnite Prime. Okay, you probably played before Season 3 then. In Chapter 3. I was a pretty goated player. This is really low just because one chapter, like, in Chapter 1 I played a ton. How have I not... a 5 KD? Let's see, what was the last one I really played? Probably this. I think this is probably the last season I really played. I'm pretty good at this game, actually, yeah. Solo 28. I feel like solo is where you really see someone's skill. Okay. Are you kidding me? Of course there's a 6-7 sneaking in there somewhere. I had 28% win rate, 30 wins. 100 matches, and I got into the top 25 almost every single one of those. That's crazy. 10 KD. 14 KD in trios is crazy. With a 52% win ratio. And that's like pretty good averages because 120 matches? Dude, what? Okay, a little nostalgic. Oh, is this chapter... Yeah, this is the one where I decided to get Unreal. Because I'm like, I'm good, I'm gonna get Unreal. And then I got Unreal. Top 5,000, that's cool. So, top 5,000 in 2 games, guys. in Geometry Dash, and at one time, Zero Build Fortnite. I don't know how much I can keep that consistently up, though. Some players are just like on crack and they're so hard to play against. I don't know. I don't really play builds that much because I feel like when I play builds, I get egoed all the time. Which is usually super counterable. It's just really annoying. You know, when you like you're fighting somebody, you dink them for like 100. They hit you for 50 and then they like full rush you and you're like, what? What's the plan here, bub? I have to finish what I started. If I don't finish what I started, I'm a failure. I think I don't want to be too accurate this. I really could have finished already, but I get distracted with drone footage. Man, I should charge my batteries and fly that again. I do like a whole stream where I just go onto the drone simulator and fly it. And do backflips. I always wanted to do like a in real life stream, but I don't know how to set that up. I think it'd be super fun to do a stream and hike. Just hike up a mountain, live stream it, touch grass. And the live stream name will probably be like touching grass and stuff like that. Pretend it's a roller coaster. Yeah, I have everyone in the chat like put their hands up. All right, guys, put your hands up. We're about to hit a loop. Whoa! That would be peak. That'd probably be the greatest thing ever. Oh my gosh, there's so much more to decorate. This is gonna take forever. My seatbelt's not on. And then you put like a bunch of emojis, like the skull emoji and stuff like that. Be like, I died, guys. Oh my gosh, dude, I wish YouTube allowed pictures like they do on TikTok. The pictures in those comment sections are low-key some of the funniest things I've ever seen. I don't know why it's not on other things. Instagram has like GIFs. It's not as funny. Yeah, like that emoji, that's, yeah. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Oops. That'd be funny. I've done a few IRL streams though with Packer. I don't know how many of you guys saw me doing one of those, but they were fun. The thing is, they were on his accounts, so like I'm not gonna say too much because I'm like the stranger there. Why did I make this decoration process so long and monotonous? Am I stupid? Why would I do such a silly, silly, silly thing? Yeah, when you're in the church, yeah. It was like, okay, there was a funeral, right? And then, if you know how funerals work, people talk a lot after, right? Especially when it's like a funeral for something that isn't unexpected. So after the funeral, me and Packer were just waiting for like the aunts and uncles to finish up talking. So we're like, let's just do a live stream or whatever. And that's after we waited an hour and a half for them to stop talking. And like, whatever. We're gonna be here for a long time, so let's just do that. And that's the lore behind that one. I don't even remember what we talked about, but I know all the world's problems got solved that day, so that's good. It was also in the middle of nowhere. Like, it was actually in the middle of nowhere. It was like a town of like 400 people, I think. And the closest city with a store was like 30 minutes away. So it was kind of out in the boonies. So it's not like we could have went to go get food or find some sort of activity to do. Go to a park. There wasn't any park. And I'm getting tired. The evil side effects of the common cold, just random bits of eepiness for no reason. I think I need to connect these. Do I need to connect these? No. Yeah, I'm here in the level. I've done that. What? Okay, when I put it that way, it's hopeless. It seems hopeless. Man. I forgot how long this show takes. Wow. I hope it's been basically nocturnal for like a week. I've been, yeah. No, that's how I feel. I keep falling asleep at 3 a.m. And it's so bad. I'm trying not to do that because because next semester, I'm not a morning person at all, right? And next semester, I have a class that starts at 8:30. And to get there, I have to drive for about 20 minutes. So 8:30 class, I have to wake up in the morning, get food and drive. I'm going to be waking up at like 7. Oh, it's over for me. You too? That sucks. I hate waking up early. Like, I can stay up so late if I have to. Like, one time, I was at my cousin's grandma's, and I decided to drive home that night. It was like 1 a.m. and I got home at like 2 a.m. because it was an hour drive. But that wasn't hard. Staying up that extra hour was so much easier than waking up an hour earlier. Oh my gosh. But you know, it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. Except for I did try begging. I tried to get a one class that I was not qualified for by emailing the teacher, and it almost worked. She was like, I'll get back to you on that. She never got back to me, but she considered it. All my classes start at like 9 to 10. See, that's way nice. That's much better. If I had it my way, I would have it so all classes like start at like 4 at the earliest, and the latest they go to is like 6. 2 hours of classes, just give me quick 30-minute classes, nice and sweet and condensed, and then send me on my way. That way I can work in the morning, do my classes real quick, then get home to do my stuff like school and whatnot. But they go until 4 p.m.? Dang, bro. Hey, what classes are they? You said you're doing... Did you say you're doing filmmaking? Was that you? Or was it something else? Maybe I'm thinking of one of my friends. Art? Okay. I was in the right vein. Nah, the thing with the classes is I feel like they spend so long telling you stuff that you have to relearn anyway because it's in the homework. Today we're going to be talking about blah blah blah, and then there's a test after they have to study for the exact same stuff, but like, I don't know. Retaking English because I suck at it. Quote the Englishman in the chat. That's actually funny. English is tough, but once you get it, you get it. Maybe. I don't know. It depends what English you're talking about. Because in my mind, there's 2 different types of English classes, right? There's the... We're going to learn grammar, and we're going to learn how to structure our stuff, and we're going to learn how to cite. And then there's the other English, which is like, today we're going to learn about the nuances of writing an essay. We're going to talk about these Latin words that have to do with the tone of the essay. And we're going to make sure that the audience gets impacted in a certain way by the essay. We're going to make it so we write a masterpiece. I don't know. I guess that's my experience with it. Every demon I play feels the same difficulty, no matter what difficulty it actually is. Is this a sign that you're goated, or is this a sign that you're buns? If it's creative writing, I'm alright with it. Okay. Anything else I can't. Dang. It's crazy. I was taking one class, and one teacher liked my essay so much, he sent an email to the rest of the class sharing my essay and said, "This is the best essay I've ever read." And I'm like, what? And guess what? It was about Santa Claus. I think he was like half... If you know the teacher, it makes sense. He was like half joking because he's like a really funny teacher. But also at the same time, I think he was like genuine because he liked the essay, but he also was entertained. I think he was more entertained than he thought it was like a brilliant essay. I wonder if I can find it. It's really long and I'm not reading it. Is it this one? Yeah. Spencer Anderson, Philosophy, Ethics, and Values, Professor Russell, 22nd of October, 2019, so 6 years ago. Ethics Papers 1, Introduction. The Santa Claus we know is very predictable. One day a year, on Christmas Eve, he brings us what we ask for, puts it under the Christmas tree, fills our stocking with treats, then gets back to the North Pole without anyone ever seeing him. All this is done in one night. How would Santa Claus be different if he was governed by different moral or ethic values? What if he followed divine command theory, or desired satisfaction theory, or was actually a hedonist at heart? Let's explore these possibilities. Santa as a hedonist. If Santa Claus was a hedonist, personal happiness would be key for him. He would want to maximize his pleasure and minimize his pain. To be a hedonist, he would have to enjoy overseeing all the Christmas chaos and delivering goods all night long to the people around the world. As a hedonist, he would not continue this gig after year after. Wait, would not continue this gig year after year unless it did bring him happiness. He would have to find intrinsic value in the beginning. What value in being the boss to all those elves who, of course, respect him and love doing whatever he needs to be done in preparation for the big day. Blah 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 blah. It goes on. It goes on and on for 6 pages. It was a funny thing to write. But I don't know if I low-key cheated at the time because I low-key did get my mom's help. I'm sure if you've noticed with like the purgatory thumbnail, there's a lot of things I miss, so I usually have someone when I'm finishing up an essay make sure I didn't miss anything, and sometimes give me creative ideas. If they're like, you should add this, would be funny, I'm like, oh, you're right. 6 pages? Yeah. It's a long essay. And it had to be long because there's a criteria. We had to write for a total, I think, of like 5 or 6 different ways of somebody being something. Blah, 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 blah. But we got so carried away with how funny the idea of Santa Claus being these things. We wrote way more than we should have. Purgatory. Yeah, exactly. Purgatory is funny. Nah, I'm never changing that. I don't care. What spelling mistakes are we going to add into Moab? Nah, Moab's such a small name. There's no way you can... Well, there's ways, but it would be really hard to not catch any spelling mistakes here. Well, I just thought of a random fun fact, and I think you guys are going to get it just right now for free. Have you ever seen High School Musical? Because High School Musical 1 and High School Musical 2 were both filmed in Utah, which is pretty goated, and I've been to both places. Mab. Mob. OAB. I seen the School of Rock. Okay, that's dope. Where's School of Rock filmed then? I'll be honest, I have not seen School of Rock with Jack Black, but I want to. That's one of the things I want to see. Boop. New York and New Jersey? Okay, that makes a lot of sense. If you're gonna say like Austria, I'd be like surprised, but also mildly surprised. I thought you said your family was poor. How did you end up into New York and New Jersey? I guess tickets there are probably pretty cheap because there's a lot of connecting flights that go to New York. It's about Jack Black having a stroke while playing the guitar awesomely. Oh, okay, bet. I'll take your word for it. Our school watched it. I didn't even watch it on my own. Wait, what? In what context did you need to watch School of Rock for your actual school? Like that part where Jack Black's just like, your kids touched me. And I'm pretty sure I touched them too. And your school is like, yeah, they're gonna love this. No, like our music teacher puts it on for the Christmas season. Oh, bet. those class days where you just drink hot chocolate, eat snacks, and watch a movie like Polar Express. Those are so goated. That better be a universal experience. I love that part. Yeah, I know, it's a goated part. Like, one of the parts I actually know. Halfway through these stupid rocks. Let's see the fruits of our labors, guys. Yeah, I think that's good. Hot chocolate at school? What? How is that crazy? That's like the least craziest thing ever. Would they not allow that where you're from? I mean, I had to watch the German dub, so it wasn't as enjoyable. Oh, that sucks. Wait, let me just translate that real quick. And you'll give me a rating, 1 out of 10, of how well I did that. Your kids touched me, and I'm pretty sure I touched them too. I have to download German? 1 sec. I'm downloading Germany. Okay. Ja, leider haben wir I don't know how to pronounce that word. Bert. Und ich bei mir. Zoom. How do you say that one? Zoom. What? That's a lot of letters by each other that I'm not used to saying. Sicher? I don't know. Dass ich sie habe? I probably. There's no way I got close there. There's no shot I got any of those correct. Maybe some. I think it's like a solid 2 out of 10, probably. Hot drinks are banned from my secondary school? That sucks. Our school usually doesn't let us drink soft drinks or soda, but I filled my water bottle with Coke. Okay, at the place where I took high school, there was a vending machine that just had soda in it. That's the most American thing. 1 out of 10. Yeah, I thought so. Horrible German. Go back. Yeah, stick to speaking English, bub. No, I just remember hot chocolate and Polar Express was like something I did in kindergarten. I'm surprised hot drinks are banned. They're probably too worried some kid's just gonna like throw it on another kid's face and burn it off, and they'll like have a little two-faced junior at their school walking around. For only students? Fair. I gotta be surprised if they stop the teachers from drinking stuff like coffee. They're like, don't touch that! You're gonna burn stuff, you idiot! It's the worst pronunciation I've ever heard. Ah. I don't know, I can make it worse. Here, let me read the same thing in like the most American way ever. I'll put like a Texas accent on. Ihre Leiter haben mich berhört und ich bin mir ze Milch sicher, dass ich sie ouch berhört habe. Was that worse? Or did I somehow improve it? You give that one a 3 out of 10. You sound like the Sim characters. Negative 1 out of 10. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I don't know, guys. I think I nailed it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Also, there's a huge foreboding cloud headed towards me. It's like sunny, and then there's a big dark mass just threatening me. Only if there's a way to mix the English accent, like just a, I don't know. I would say generic English accent, but for some reason England has every accent ever. And like Texas accent. The scary cloud. I know it's scaring me. I'm about to shake. I will now pronounce English in the most German way. Wait, low key, do that. If you went onto one of the audio channels on my Discord, would you do that? Would you do that? That could be funny. I'd like to hear German sounding English. I don't want to leak my voice though. Okay. I guess if you don't want to. I like how you use the word leak though. The government's trying to get my voice. I can't let them have it. They must not hear it. Can I do Spanish in the most English accent? I probably have. No, I don't even know how to read Spanish at all. I sound like 6 even though I'm way older for some reason. Yeah, it's just late puberty. Spanish. Ustedes los niños me tocaron y estoy bastante seguro de que yo también los toque. Yeah, I'm cooking. That's not as funny as German with a horrid English accent, American accent. Dude, I was one of those late bloomers when it came to puberty. Maybe I can find evidence. Maybe I can find evidence. Maybe I can find proof that I was like a little squeaker. Let's see. iPhone speaker. Let's go to Days of Yore. Let's see. 2017. No, I'm not talking in there. I don't talk in a lot of these.
You love the bunny?
Yeah.
Do you love the bunny?
Oh, you can barely hear me. Alright.
Sean, tell me a good story about life and prosperity.
Yeah, that was me when I was, what year is this, 2017? I was 15 and I sounded like that. It was diabolical. We figured out how to do it. Yeah, we have the Sims voice on lockdown. Why don't they just hire me? I can do it. I could easily do it. I could be the next Sims voice actor. Okay. Dude, I've actually never played a Sims game. I'm a little worried because everyone that does play Sim games, I'm minorly convinced they're slightly psychopathic. Let's put our Sims in a pool and then remove the ladder. What? Why? See how long we can last without drowning. Oh, talking about lightning. I need to move one of these. There's too many flashes. I'm getting flashbanged over here too much. Let's make that last a little longer. It's a big final bolt of lightning. We need to make it a little bit more, wow, triumphant or whatnot. I'm like 15 and I sound so young. I don't know how. I don't know, bro. Sometimes puberty just hates you. That was the first thing I did on Sims. Exotic, you're murdering his Sims in fun and creative ways. Oh, what the frick? The cloud is above me now. There's no more sun and it's just big dark cloud. What? Scary, guys. I think somebody might need to hold my hand. I'm really scared. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh my gosh. The wind shifted and we're getting hecka lake effect right now. Okay. I'm short too, very short. Dang. How short? Just throw out a measurement, and if it's meters, I'll read it poorly. Do most people measure in meters height, or do they measure in feet? Like, I know that sounds stupid, but I know Canadians measure their height in feet for whatever reason. And I feel like, I don't know, 6 foot just seems like a good height that people want to be. They're like, if I'm not 6 foot, I'm going to kill myself. I don't know. Six foot seems way more satisfying to say than like 1.9 meters. That's probably just because I've been growing up with feet. Unlike other people that don't have feet. I know, it sucks. Yeah, this storm is big. What the frick? That is a big storm. I can see it approaching for like miles. Alright. I'm excited for TFB to come back with the official measurements. I've heard feet used for height mostly. Yeah. And that's what I thought. I don't imagine measuring anything else in feet if you're used to like the metric system. Distances is kilometers or meters, depending on how tall it is. Usually if it's like or how far it is. If it's a mountain, they usually measure it in meters. If it's a distance, usually kilometers. I guess I should try to... When I said, yeah, no, Mount Everest is easy to translate into meters. It's like 9,000 or something. How tall is Mount Everest? Mount Everest in meters. 8,848.86. Yeah, they just really like shove as many 8s in there as they could. Yeah, so like 9,000. Like 5'9"-ish? That's not too bad. That's probably pretty average where you're at. Yeah, that's not bad. I feel like the nice thing about if you're shorter is it's easier to put on like muscle mass. So if you're trying to put on weight, it's just a little bit easier because there's not as much you have to put on. Being above average socks for PE? You mean sex? Yeah, okay. Sucks for PE? Wait, why? How does it suck? Well, I feel like it depends on the game. Ooh, it's snowing! Okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. It's snowing, guys. Okay, yeah. But how does it suck? I can tell you if it's true or not. Actually, I haven't really done too much PE. Which sounds funny. Mostly because I took more nerdier classes. I wasn't like required to take PE. Getting picked just because I'm above average and not because I'm any good at the sport. Okay. Okay, I can see that. That's why you should... Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful outside. It's snowing. I'm getting distracted. You should try being like me. 137 centimeters. Oh, I have to do math in my head. I think that's only like 5'2". Wait, let me see. 4'4". Never mind, I wasn't even close. I wasn't even close at all. Yeah, that's going on my resume 100%. Dang. Okay, you're right. That isn't that tall. Oh my gosh. What the frick? Wait. Do I have like a measuring tape in here? I'll be right back. I need to see something. Oh my gosh. Okay. TFB, if you were standing right by me, the top of your head would reach the top of my abs, pretty much. Like right where my pecs start. What? That's hilarious, actually. You gotta hit a growth spurt. Start praying for a growth spurt this instant. Now I need to wait. Now I need to see where Exotic would be if he stood next to me. I think I know, but I'm just gonna double check. All right. Yeah, and if Exotic was standing next to me, he would reach about to where my nose is. In between my mouth and my nose. Depending on if he was like closer to 5'10" or closer to 5'8", but probably closer to 5'10" if he said he's noticeably above average where he lives. I mean, 5'9" is like the height of almost everyone I know. Like both of my brother-in-laws are both that same height. I feel like I should have known that because they're both that height. I stand by them all the time. But it's okay, Exotic, because you can stand on your tiptoes when you're near me, and then you'll be higher. It's crazy how it works out that way. I want to find a good picture, actually. If I can find one of me and somebody that's around your height. I guess people in the UK are just shorter? No, people in Utah are just tall. The average height here is 5'10", 5'11". The average height other place in the US is usually around 5'9", and in some places like Florida, it's like 5'8". The average height in the world is 5'9", usually. I've always been short, even kindergarten. I used to be short when I was younger, but I had like the most diabolical growth spurt of all time. Oh, come on. I'm so close to finding a picture. I just can't find a good one. I need to find a picture. I gotta find it now. Maybe I just never take pictures where I'm by people. Oh! I found one. I found a good picture that shows me, and by somebody who's 5'10". If I go to the US, I gotta practice looking up. Nah, there's closer places you can do that first. Visit like Sweden or Denmark or Norway or some Scandinavian place, and then you can practice there. People there are taller, though, than here on average, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm completely wrong. Unless I'm just lying. I don't know, lying's fun sometimes. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? I sent it to my phone. There it is. There you go. Okay, let me change my screen. This is by my friend who's 5'10". So that's what it would kind of look like. That does look kind of diabolical, actually. It vanished. So that's what it would look like if Exotic was standing by me. Turn on my face cam? I don't want to. Whoa! It's Woolsey. Yeah, I'm pretty tall. But I'm not even like the tallest out of my cousins. They're still like 4 taller. My family is, I don't know. The genetics I was born into is actually kind of diabolical. And none of them, and only one of them is extraordinary at basketball. Born in America with this height and he sucks at basketball? What is he doing? Is he stupid? Should I turn on face cam for the last little bit of the stream until I finish up? Watch, it's gonna connect the microphone from my face cam. I swear if it connects the... What if I... Where's the option for face cam? I have to move my drone. Video capture device? Properties? Yeah. This camera is kind of questionable because the lens is somehow always dirty. Remember the storm I was talking about? That's scary. So I don't know why. Overstimulus. The thing is, I'm probably going to turn the face cam off after a little bit because my nose is splooging all over the place. They're stern. I know, isn't it scary? I'm frightened just looking at it. If you can't tell right now, I'm shaking aggressively. That's me being scared of the storm. You gotta believe me. It's gonna look like I'm constantly looking left. Because I have my mic, like my head, my monitor is here, and my second monitor is like right over here. Webcam's here, so I'm always gonna be looking left. And there's no good place to put it. Do you see how thin my monitor is? How am I supposed to sit my webcam on this? That's so thin. It's thinner than my finger. 20% Moab. Kind of. This is how it usually is though with Moab. Just slowly grind stuff out. Like watching a YouTube video or listening to music. Probably because this part of Moab is not even like problem solving. Duct tape. Duct tape it straight onto the monitor flat. That'd be hilarious. You know what I've been chowing down on, low-key? Vitamins. Vitamin C is actually delicious. It's got like such a yummy, tangy flavor. It's so good. It's so good. I'm tasting nothing but like mucus for the last little bit. It's extra delicious. It just tastes so good. Man, I love winter weather. When it's doing winter weather things like snowing. If it's not doing that, then I'm not a fan of it. But it's doing winter weather things, so I can get jiggy with it. Has the stream increased in quality since I turned on my face cam? Are we winning? Now I already have Geometry Dash. Wait, I can do it. We have Geometry Dash. We have a face cam. Wait, I am the face cam. What am I pointing at? We have Geometry Dash, and then way down there we got drone stuff. Vitamin C is delicious. My nieces do it all the time. Maybe you're getting Bun's vitamin C. This one tastes... Have you ever had the drink Tang? I don't know if they sell it there. It's kind of like, in my eyes, just kind of like a niche drink. No one knows about it. Actually, everyone knows about it, but no one's ever tried it. Because this vitamin C tastes just like a Tang. Is this man the healthiest man of all time? This person eats vitamin C like they're snacks. Because he's stupid. What do y'all play with, by the way? What? What do you mean, what did y'all play with? Lucozade? I don't know Lucozade, but I can lie and say it does taste like that. Lucozade. Available globally in various flavors. I've never seen this. Oh, like keyboard and stuff? I play on this. My keyboard. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's purple and orange. I use up arrow on the keyboard. Keyboard on 8 and 7 numpad. You use 8 and 7? What? That's crazy, actually. That's diabolical work. 8 and 7? Why 8 and 7? Those seem like random numbers. Because the alternative was 6. Blah, 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 blah. It's more comfortable. Fair. The Bite of 87, yeah. You played that just because it's a FNAF reference. I love Five Nights at Freddy's, guys. You don't understand. It's the best game ever. Up arrow with my wrist is basically off my desk. Okay. So do you kind of have your hand resting a little bit on your keyboard? game 7. That's too high up for me. I have a desk though to use that's long enough, so that's fortunate. Kinda. I play with right shift. What? Why can't you guys use normal things to press? It's an upgraded space. You used to play with space. It's on a wrist rest. Okay. They speed up this creative progress. I do not get how some people play. Maybe I can adjust my camera so you can see how I play. But, so this, I play with very little wrist movement. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. The window of infinite light and knowledge. There you go, now you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, just little taps. I suck. Have you ever seen how, like, W Popoff plays? He plays like this. I don't know how he does it. He, like, plays like this. I don't know how he does it. He's like... What? How? I think and Zoink plays like this with his... How? And Doggy plays like that with his whole wrist. See, pro players be playing goofy and they'll be like, I don't know, I get carpal tunnel. I don't know, I can't play for that long. My wrist hurts. I wonder why. Maybe because you're like flinging it. Whoa, it's bright outside. Oh, and the storm's gone. What? How did that happen? It's blue sky. I had it shut for like 2 seconds. They play like Doggy. For butterfly clicking? That makes sense. Like that. I just cram my fingers on the same thing to butterfly click. Let's see if I can find the random spam practice level. So there's the way I'm trying to learn to spam click. Oh, I missed that portal. What? I'm getting better, but that's the old way. You spam with 2 fingers. It's not as consistent. Actually, I'm pretty good at it. But it's definitely not good, because it'll destroy your wrist. Play like Doggy. I know I already read that, but I feel like that would hurt. Would it not hurt? I feel like you'd be in wrist pain if you played like that. I know Doggy was in wrist pain because he plays like that. I started using keyboard because playing using my mouse started hurting after like 30 minutes. Huh, interesting. I wonder if that's just because your wrist was already elevated on a mouse. Like your wrist is already at like a up angle, so clicking like that versus a keyboard where you can have it more like that, like flat. That's interesting. It hurts, but it's the only good way to click to me? Okay, fair. For sure Doggy released a video today, or at least he showed a premiere is scheduled. That looks pretty interesting. Where you got like a Mario speedrunner to play GD. Seems like a fun video to watch. I can send a photo of how I click? Yeah, if you want to. Teleport orbs are underutilized. So good. We can give an exotic click review. Might be able to make a video of how I click. All right. I can just imagine one of you guys has like a whole hammer. You're just like Luigi style. It's like he lifts his back feet in the air when it hits the ground. Hard to explain. I have tiny hands, beware. Versus my monstrous grippers. Actually, my hands are pretty small. Actually, I can't compare it against my face because my face is small. I have a small head. Alright. Oh, okay. Exotic's strategy looks pretty... Makes a lot more sense when... Okay, that makes more sense now that I'm seeing it. Okay, I can see how that can get comfortable. I get that. Fire. Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. One of the things you look at and it makes more sense. Is that how you play during like the Cat Miss video? I don't think you can see your hand in that one. Maybe you can. Hi, Noella. I hate this game. What did you do? Oh, wait, did I? Oh, thank goodness. My video capture device didn't mute itself. I didn't check. Oh, golf with your friends. Yeah, what did you... Did you lose? This time you kept track of who was winning and losing, and you lost? Should have never kept score. So unplayable when you're bad, but so enjoyable when you're good. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, a sneeze. Do you see that? I was loading a sneeze up. It's actually so bad when you're bad. Awful for me, you're just dog water at golfing with friends. In my opinion. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is coming from the same guy that tried to get me to get it. Crow, you should get golfing with friends. It's goated. 30 minutes later, never get it. It's awful when your bud's at it. And then like right now you're gonna be like, no, but it's peak. You don't understand. But dude, it sucks. Make up your mind, Crowsif. No, but you'd probably enjoy it. I swear. Okay. Alright. That. Yeah, that storm was disappointing. It snowed and no, nothing else. That's it. Just one little storm and we're Dunzo Cabunzo. Are you 5 nights to kidding me? Yeah, I'm checking the weather. What? That's it? Okay. I can't make it up. That's funny. Alright. Golfing with friends seems like something that my friends would try to get me to play as well. Like in real life, friend. Be right back. Alright. Sounds good. And then, okay, guys, let's quickly end the stream before he gets back. It's a funny little prank. Oh my gosh, I hate when you get itchy ear syndrome and you just have to scratch it. I don't know if that's a thing. Golf with friends and putt party. What's putt party? How many golf-related games does Bort have? Oh. My nose started doing nose things. Wait, what? No, it's not doing nose things? Temporary nose thing. I thought it was doing a nose thing and started running, but no. My nose is playing tricks on me. Whistler the Spoonser. That's correct. Oh my gosh, is my nose doing things or not? It feels like it, but it's not. Yeah, D1 Whistler. Someone stop this man. He's whistling too much. It probably sounds like ear rape on the other side. Mics are always horrible at picking up whistles. How many more pillars do we have? Ah, too many. But look how much we've done. Look at this progress. The thing is, the decoration in this level feels exactly the same, so you can get so much stuff done, and it feels like you've done nothing. This pillar's undecorated? Bro. What's going to be the deco for the... Wait, what? For the blue half blocks? What do you mean? Like this? Oh, these. I don't know. I do not know. I want to leave them less realistic. I don't want them to look like rocks because they're not rocks. And I don't want anyone to think they're rocks because they're not. Did I say this one's undecorated? Because I lied. It's decorated. I just didn't notice that. My cam isn't camming. It camment. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with those blue hat blocks. Because I need them to be like understandable that you can go through them. So they can't look like a solid rock. Or any solid object really. I guess I'll try some things out to see what looks best. Bird nest? Maybe. I don't think that would work though because of the interesting spots it is. Like there's one here, another here, one here, and then go all the way over here. There's one here. And then later in the level, one here, one here, one big one here, another one here, another one here, another one here. Wow, a lot there. One there. Another one there. There, there. This one's a weird shaped one. And here. Hi, Crow. Hi, Fro? No. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with those blue blocks. I don't think maybe one could work as a nest, but I don't imagine where that would work. Oh my gosh, I just got hit with the biggest wall of tiredness ever. Oh my gosh, what the freak? Oh my gosh, what the frick was that? I'm shocked by this. Nice. Wow. Okay. I can go to bed right now. What the heck? That was random. I got like 9 hours of sleep last night too. Last night was nothing but R and R. Or. I haven't beaten Extreme in 5 days. I haven't beaten Extreme in like a month. The last Extreme I beat was Gravity, I think. No, it was Zoom. I beat Zoom after Gravity. Zoom's a fun level. It's pretty tough. It's really short, so it's pretty condensed. Sea lions be like... What? Okay. That might be something I don't understand fully. If I put my cam to the side, would it look like I have horrendous posture? Let's see, I usually... It's not horrible. It's not great. How'd I play? I play like this. It's not that bad. Have you seen Doggy's side cam? He's like this. It's actually diabolical. Like a sea lion. Now put your shoulders back, up and down, yeah. No, I can't. It hurts too much. That feels unfun. If anyone actually has posture like that in real life, that's impressive. You know, I never understood people who star grind and have like 0 demon levels. Not 0 like literally, but very few. I added this new guy because I saw a TikTok comment he made. 1,000 demons, and they're all easy demons. What? 9 insane demons? Insane. The jump between insane demon and extreme demon is like the same to me. I don't get how that happens. Look at this guy. Look how good he is. Same thing! 5 extremes? What? How? $2,000 insane? What? 1 extreme? 700 easy demons? Excuse me? This is fair. This is fair. See, this is like a normal distribution of levels, I feel like, right? That's also fair. That's also fair. That's fair too. This is more fair because it's only 400 extremes. I mean, 400 demons. But like, excuse me. You've beaten almost every easy demon in the game and only 5 extremes. What about my stuff? My stuff is so buns. 4 insane demons and 19 extremes? What? So we play more than 10 auto levels? Wait, how many auto levels have I beaten? 90! Wait, how many does NTM have? 259? $747? How does he have like double the auto levels than easy levels? He's beating more auto levels than insane levels. What? Sanuji's actually diabolical. Wait, how many auto levels are there even? He's beat almost every auto level. What? That's crazy, actually. Wait, is this one of the auto levels yet that... You have to jump in this auto level? You had to jump multiple times! What? What? What is this? Wait, how do you pass this? Wait, it goes down. This is the worst auto level of all time. This is like the hardest thing to do of all time. Wait, it's so short. Wait, how long is this? 20 seconds? No way. A 20-second auto level that's memory and you have to actually play it. Okay, don't jump there. What am I... This is... How do you do this? I already forgot. One sec, I'm low-key determined to beat this. Wait, do I go on that? Oh, wait. Do I go down? No. Now I go down. Jump, 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 jump. Okay. I'm never spending this much effort on an auto level again after this, by the way. Wait, I think I could just fall there. What am I doing? I should stop clicking there. Okay, am I stupid? You have to click there? Ah. Wait. One sec, guys, I'm just memorizing an auto level real quick. All this for 1 star. Yeah, I have to get that 1 star. You don't understand. Okay. Boink. Jump. You're just gonna fall down here. And then you have this 1 jump right there. And then you go immediately. I messed up, by the way. I need that 1 star, bro. The stat is super important. Okay. The video I recorded is too large for Discord, lol. That's funny. Send it per email, though. What? Just compress it. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be the worst level I've ever beaten. Oh my gosh, I feel so stupid playing this level. I can imagine this is like the 25 he didn't beat. Because they weren't actually auto. We're on the home stretch, guys. No! Dodged 2 bullets, though. Go on Google Drive if you can. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I may be a little stupid. We beat an auto level. We got 1 star. 82 attempts? Should I put this in extremes I beat folder? You just beat a 5-minute auto level and got 1 star. You're goated! You're goated, Noella. 7.5k stars. That's funny. Wait, where would you be then? Like, you never show up on my friends list. Like, what's up with that? I don't know. Okay, let's finish the rocks. We have reference rocks down there. I love this drone footage. Okay, we're almost done with these rocks, and then we can call it a DIY. Where was I? I got pretty close to finishing these rocks. 4 rocks away, and I got distracted with an auto level. I have double the stars as Noella. What? That's crazy. That kind of makes sense. Wait, when did you start playing this game, Noella? What beautiful year did you bust out the GD careerage? Vort rocks. Ding, that's correct. I got this game hot off the press. I started playing it in 2014. When I started playing it, Hexagon Force was just barely added as a new level. So before Theory of Everything too. Which sounds weird. That level's been in the game for so long now. I think Noah's locked in on playing an auto level, so no response. So sad. Crow died in a geometry dash death. Uploaded an image. Sent heartbreaking emojis. I'm leaderboard banned? Why? What did you do? Oh my gosh, yeah, you do actually have 7,500. What? I want to see something real quick. I'm gonna go into my YouTube and go to videos. I think I marked when I got some stars. Let's see if I did. I think I made a video of me getting X amount of stars, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Oh no, dang, maybe I did not. Dang, I guess I lied. I did not. I was wondering why you weren't responding. Oh, you're way behind? Oh, okay, that's funny. That's actually really funny. I want to see something real quick. 150 demon 5 years ago? I think I got a little bit more than that now. Future Funk 7 years ago? And then I lost my save files and now I don't have a beat. 4,000 stars 8 years ago. Did I say when I got X amount of stars? 10,000 stars 1 year ago. 1 year ago? I winsed. I don't know when I got 7,000 stars. It was sometime, that's for sure. I can't guarantee you that one moment in my life I did get that. Okay. 1 year ago, I wins. I did. I also post on GD when I beat level. Oh, yeah, right. I haven't done that in a while, mostly because I usually do that when I achieve something that I was trying to do. Like I was trying to get X amount of demons, X amount of blah, 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 blah. I did that when I beat my first extreme, and then when I beat Empyrean, I was trying to beat Empyrean, really. I really wanted to beat that level. And then I don't think anything has really topped the 2 level rates, in my opinion. I'm really happy that I got a level rated, because I've been trying to do that forever. Then I finally got one, and then like a week later, the second one got rated, and I was a happy little guy. At 70%, I die. On Bloodbath. He died at 70% Bloodbath. It's over, guys. 70%. Link. Happy little guy. I was a happy little guy. Hopefully you're a happy little guy for getting to 70%. I don't know why, but in my mind, I feel like German and English aren't too different just because they're languages that both sound very silly. On Deadlocked? Okay. Bet. Now your next percentage is going to be 100% trust. Trusta. Okay, but I did notice one mistake that I have to fix. I have to amend it right now. There it is. Okay, I remembered, even though it's been so long. Getting it just got a color from a path for beating an auto level. You're goated. Once I gotta reset my game. Notice how it's like 180 frames. I'm gonna restart my game and it's instantly gonna go right back up to like 300. I don't know why Geometry Dash does that. You build for a long time and you reap the consequences, I guess. Ooh, I need to take a walk. It'd be a beautiful evening to take a walk. Holy cow. Holy cows! Sig is playing GD. Everyone, shut up. He's not clicking stuff or making drone videos. Did it go up? Okay, maybe it's just because I'm streaming. My frames. I don't know where my frames went. That's funny. Oh no, it's back to the 200. How much does low detail mode do right now? I do have a low detail mode. Let's see how much it does. Oh my gosh, I doubled the frame rate. Do you know what the crazy thing? So I double my frame rate with low detail mode, and you know what my low detail mode is? 6 objects. Oh my gosh, bro. When you know how optimizing works, it makes life easy. Okay, good, I turned it off. What could those 6 objects possibly be? Yeah, they're the 6 infinity stones. Okay. There's something I was going to do, yeah. This. Those all need to be moved up because they're behind objects. There you go. Okay, those 6 objects that I was talking about for our low detail mode, here's 3 of them. And I don't know where the rest are, to be honest. I think there's one over here. I think this one's low detail mode. Yeah, that one's low detail mode. There's another one. And there's another one. So there's one more object that is somewhere. The 6 holy grails of optimizing. It's probably over here. Yeah, that one and that one. Area moves get laggy. Yeah, of course it's triggers. Area moves specifically are just way more laggy than other triggers. But they make life so much easier because each of these objects would either have to be shrunk down and I have to do a bunch of math to get it right, or they have to be set to a different move trigger, but instead of doing either of those, I just use an area move and an area parent, and you get parallax effects. But it does... The thing is, I'm pretty sure it's CPU intensive, but it's not GPU intensive. Which means that it could run on most things without people noticing. But it will double your frame rate just by taking it off. Oh my gosh, I love playing my own levels. Ah. Okay, let me save this. I've been streaming for so long, holy cow. One of my longest streams, besides like my last time I was building, when I was building Moab, those streams were long. I mean, not Moab, when I was doing Pregatuggery. I need to go to sleep at 9 a.m. to catch a stream by one of my favorite streamers. And stay nocturnal, yeah, you have to. Your hands are tied. Pregnatory. Wait, where's... What did I name the playtest? It was something random. Do I still have it? I think I need to make room on my stuff. Is it still here? No. Purgatory layout's impossible! This layout is so much harder than the actual thing. Like this ship, I made it so much harder. Got top 1 extreme demon ship gameplay here. Also, sometimes you could have just died at that spike for some reason. Nice. Oh, also the end spam used to be like 12 times harder, and people still complained about the end spam being hard. If I let this original spam in, people would have lost their minds. Also, this ending was harder for some reason. Boop. If I were to play test it, now I do much better. It ended up good. No, like, look at the enjoyment ratings. Ignore these two. They don't count. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I don't know why there's such a big disparity between people thinking it's like between an 8 and 7 and people thinking it's a 10. People are like, it's either good, mid, or if you're these two people, buns. I'm still so proud of this one, though. It's the drone's blocking it. We can turn off the drone for now. I don't know. I think it cooked. And there's no way I'm beating this again. Did you beat this? Yeah, you beat this, no. What the frick? This level's so hard. Nah, no. Yeah, no. I forgot. You did it like 300 or something stupid like that. That's all I know. Alright, I've been streaming for so long, and I gotta go do things with my day. But it was fun. We got progress. We cookified, I'm pretty sure. I think we've made good Moab progress. I know it sucks, but it's like 1 a.m. for you, Noella. So go to bed anyway. Actually, it's not, but it's still late. It's still late. Well, bye bye. Hopefully, I can stream sometime soonish. I don't know. I'll work on Moab in the meantime, though. No, it's not Crow. It's like, okay, it's a lot. Whatever. Same thing. Okay, bye, gang.